welcome to my channel if it's the first time you've ever been here, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping by again to watch another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you what I have put in my kids' Easter basket this year. And actually, yes, you heard me right, Easter basket. There's only one basket for all three of them. If you guys don't know already, I have three kids. I have twin boys who are 4.5 and a baby girl who will be turning 2 just a couple days after Easter. So for us as Christians, Easter time is of course very important. It's a wonderful time of the year to really reflect on the salvation that we have been given by Jesus and to share our joy with those around us, with family and friends. And sometimes that means exchanging small gifts or by being generous to our children. And in years past, we've done individual Easter baskets. Actually, there have been a couple of years where we haven't even done Easter baskets at all. But this year we've decided to do one Easter basket for all three of our kids, just kind of like a combined gift. Haley is turning 2 just a couple of days after Easter, and we live very close to our family, and we will have the opportunity for gifts and trinkets to be given to all three of our kids, both on Easter as well as Haley's birthday. We thought rather than just get them more toys or a lot of candy, we would get them something that would help form a fun experience for them over the summertime, stuff that they can use over and over again. This year we're going with a beach/summer theme. Also this year we have decided to not give them any candy. Now that doesn't mean that our kids aren't going to eat candy. We do let our children eat candy, everything in moderation of course, but the main source of candy for them is the Easter egg hunt that our church hosts every year for the community on Easter weekend. There's like over, I think 6,000 or 7,000 eggs this year. It's just crazy. And all the families from the community are invited to bring their little kids and they go hunt for eggs. It's so much fun. There's just this huge field where all of the eggs are, and the kids don't need any extra candy from us. Any of the candy that we buy will just be donating to the church so that they can have a little bit more for their huge Easter egg hunt that they do every year. So I do have an Easter basket that I have put together for the kids, which I'm going to go through each item and show you. And then the second part of this little haul of things, or like what my kids are getting for Easter, is stuff that they're actually going to get before Easter. So like probably this weekend or over this next week, I'll just be like bringing out a few of these little things to kind of just kick off the Easter season for us. So some of this is Easter morning and some of this is Easter season, and I'll share it with you as I go. First of all, let's look at what is in their Easter basket that they're gonna get on Easter morning this year. So let's dive into this bag. This is, it's heavy. It is heavy. This is what I got for the kids, and I'm gonna take things out and then put it all back in. But here's kind of like the finished product to show you. All of this is in a clear plastic tote bag that I got from Target, and I'll link that below as well as everything else. If I can find links for these things, they'll be in the description box for you guys if you think this would be fun to get for your kids too. So let's start with the bathing suits. I actually purchased these bathing suits for them back before Christmas time. There was a really good deal on them. These may be last year's styles, I don't know, but there's a really good deal, and I love the idea of having them all kind of be matching. And so this is the one that I got for Haley. She has this little seersucker striped blue and white little bathing suit, and this is from Old Navy. And I also have this dark blue, it's actually a toddler boy's rash guard to zip up over her arms to protect her from the sun when she's been out for a little while. The rash guard is in 2T for Haley, and then for the boys I got the 5T size, the same little zip up rash guards to go on top. And then on the bottom I got these from Target. These are little swim trunks. These are like that same sort of seersucker blue, and they have functional drawstrings, which is really nice. And then I got the second pair which has the same little blue and white stripes, so kind of like a color block style. My kids love getting new clothes for whatever reason. They're just like their mom and dad. They enjoy getting new pieces in their wardrobe, and so even though this isn't like a flashy toy or something, I think they're gonna really enjoy this. They get excited about that. And also with her little bathing suit, I got her a little bucket sun hat with a strap on the bottom so she can run around the beach and have that very light blonde hair be protected. And the boys can wear sunglasses, but Haley can't because she wears prescription glasses. So she needs a hat on pretty much at all times when she's out in the sun to guard her eyes as well. So on to some fun stuff. I actually picked up some snacks for them. Again, we're not doing candy in their Easter basket, but I did get a few things that they would like. And I wanted them to be bunny themed so I could tie something into this basket that is, you know, more on the Easter side. I found these little garden veggie chips. They're the spring bunnies shape, which I think is so adorable. I have a few little bags of those, as well as some of these Annie's Organic little bunny graham cracker friends. Kids will probably eat these snacks before we get the chance to go down to the beach, but I can always pack more. I actually have like a bigger bag of these waiting, but I thought I would just include some munchies in the bag because food is always a hit with my kids. Oh my goodness. So the kids are gonna love this. I found this in the Target dollar spot section. It's a bubble solution, and it was a 3-pack for $1. One for each of them to blow bubbles at the beach or at home because they are obsessed with bubbles and things that fly. And speaking of things that fly, I think they are going to be most thrilled about this item right here. This is just a very basic little yellow diamond kite. But the boys have been begging us to get a kite. Whenever they see that it's a little windy or breezy outside, they're like, we need to get a kite and fly it. And so the beaches around here are a great place to fly a kite. And so I got this for them for in their little basket. And maybe on Easter itself, we'll bring this over to my grandma's house. She has a beautiful waterfront home, and that would be a good place to fly a kite. So maybe we will. We'll just have to see. Stay tuned for the Easter vlog to see the reaction to all of this, as well as if we bring the kite to grandma's house. And then I got them this sand toy set. So it's a bucket with some sand molds. There's a little turtle here. There's other things down there in that bucket, some like little rakes and shovels and other little sifter things here, and looks like a sandcastle mold, which could be so fun. And it's all contained in this little bucket. And my kids love to dig in the dirt. They love the sand, and it's been a while since they had a good set of stuff like this. So this is going in that bag as well. And I thought it would be really fun to also include some educational little books. My kids love picture books or like little take-along guides like this. This is the take-along guide to seashells, crabs, and sea stars. And it is so, I was reading this the other night, just sitting on my bed before I put this together. This is definitely a bit beyond like preschool level learning, but my boys don't even care about that. They love to look at picture books that are, you know, made for adults, like educational books or anatomy books or whatever. So I think this will be really fun. And then I also got this National Geographic book. This is Beach Day Sticker Activity Book. And I can see Haley getting into this. She loves stickers. They have pages full of stickers as well as pages to put those stickers on, and we can just learn about the beach and get hyped up about going to the beach. And I just thought these 2 books were super cute. So that's everything in their beach kit Easter basket that they're gonna get on Easter morning. And now let's move on to the things that I got for them and for us as a family while we are going through the Easter season over the next month or so. So first of all, for that Easter egg hunt that they're going to be participating in, and possibly next year's, and you know, however long these last, I got them these adorable little bunny backpacks. These were in the Bullseye's Playground dollar spot section at Target, and these were $3 a piece. They have little ears and a bunny tail, and then these little straps that go over, and I thought that would be a great way for them to collect their Easter eggs. So I wanted to get them all blue, but there were only 2 blue ones left. So 1 for each boy, and then I picked up the pink one for Haley, which is super cute. And I also picked up 1 little set of bunny ears for the 3 of them to share and fight over. I thought it's probably no point in having 3 of these in my house, so they can take turns wearing the bunny ears, which I thought were really cute. And of course, the Easter for us isn't about the Easter bunny, and we don't teach our kids that the Easter bunny is actually real. They know, just like Santa Claus, it's something that's fun to pretend, and the Easter bunny definitely does not take the place of the real meaning of Easter for us. But there are a lot of bunnies out in the Seattle area right now. We see them in our yard running around, and so it's just a springtime thing, and spring is here. I've pretty much banned window clings from my house forever, although they had so many cute ones at the Target dollar spot. So if you have the rare child who will not make an absolute disaster of gel like cling window clings, then Target is a great place to go find those, but I did not pick any up this year. What I did pick up was this. I was so surprised to find this in the Bullseye's Playground. This is The Love of My Heart and Other Stories, and our friend Claire from Colorado actually got the boys one of these books from the same author, same illustrator, and they love it. And so this one has little bunnies on it. It's very springtime themed, very heartwarming stories. I thought it was super cute, and it was only $5. I looked this up on Amazon and it was $12.99 over there. So definitely better to get it at the Target dollar spot. But this is really, really cute. This sort of illustration, this little print here in the front totally reminds me of something from when I was a kid. I can't remember who the artist is, but it reminds me of like a scrapbook page that I used to do back when scrapbooks were still popular. That tells you how old I am. And then I did pick up a few books from Amazon, and these were relatively inexpensive. So the kids love the Berenstain Bears, and we always get a new Berenstain Bears little book depending on the season or the holiday. This one is The Easter Story, and I am pretty sure a few years ago we had this same book. Maybe it got all crunched up or something, but it was $2.99 on Amazon. And we're trying to teach our kids to not destroy everything that we own. It's one of those battles. And then, oh, I love this one. This is God Gave Us Easter, and you guys may remember from my What I Got My Kids for Christmas video that I got them God Gave Us Christmas. And so this is by Lisa Ton Berggren and Laura J. Bryant, and it's just the same author and illustrator of that book, and I loved that one. My kids loved that one, and it's just a really heartwarming, beautifully illustrated story to go through. My kids love listening to books, and so that's gonna be a good one for the Easter season. And last but not least, I had to pick them up the Little Blue Truck's Springtime. The boys are a bit old for this sort of book. It's a board book. It's pretty much for toddlers, but Haley, she still loves it. She is obsessed with trucks and vehicles. She loves trucks and vehicles and animals. And this is the perfect book for a little girl who loves trucks and vehicles and animals. This little book isn't specifically about Easter, but it is about springtime. And I love being able to share new life with my kids and just experience the springtime together. And I love the illustrations in this Little Blue Truck book. We have a lot of the Little Blue Truck books in the series. And this one has just such pretty colors in it. And I can't wait to share this with them. And it actually is one of those little, oh my gosh, look at the little pigs. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. This is like a flip little open the flap book. Oh my gosh, look at all those little piggies. And they even illustrated the mama pig too. Look as if she is actively lactating. Good for you. Normalize breastfeeding. Whatever animal it may be. Well, that is everything that we got our kids and our family for the Easter and the springtime. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments how you celebrate Easter, and if you're someone who gives your kids an Easter basket or if you do something different. I would love to know. I love hearing about your family traditions and your background, like where you come from with all of that. So definitely chat in the comments with me if you have something to share about your Easter or springtime experience. I just want to take a moment to thank you all for subscribing if you have, and if you think you're subscribed, make sure that you still are and that you have clicked the bell button so that you don't miss when I post new videos. I've changed my upload schedule, so now my videos are being uploaded every single Monday. You can get lifestyle and motherhood and intentional living videos over here on this channel, and I would love it if you would come back for more. And the way you're sure to see when a video goes up is if you're subscribed and that bell button is hit. I hope you all are having a wonderful springtime and a wonderful day wherever you're at. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you later.